Okay, everything seems good on my end. Just let me know. Just let me know how's things on your side. Um, Sorry, I didn't realize this is playing. Sorry, I'm trying to not play any music that we put any swear words on it. I'm trying my best to do that. Um, and not play copyrighted music because I do want the stream to grow. Like I really like last year. I really didn't care last year what we do on the stream. In a sense of what we play, what we do, you know. But I obviously want the channel to grow. I can't just keep playing around like that. So yeah, let's look at what gold's doing. Start off on the 4 hour chart. And last week, so I'll be very honest with you right now. At the moment, gold is like kind of trapped in the zone for me, so I can't really do anything. But let me just look at the daily real quick. Yeah, so the daily has made lower lows, you know, so you can see this zone over here on um on gold. Sorry, I'm just trying to see what is happening. Something seems wrong. Uh-oh. Okay, everything is good. Okay, so gold for me at the moment, we can see on the daily time frame, we can see gold's obviously been in a downtrend. We can see gold has been pushing towards the downside, and we've been making lower lows, and we haven't taken out that last high right over here. So that for me indicates that gold wants to continue pushing lower. So this zone over here, this is the last low which gold made before we had a lower low. And like I said, so this obviously over here is the lower low, and lower low, and up there is the lower high. Now with that said, we can see price has broken below this level, and we can also see if we look a bit deeper into it, we can see price actually didn't create any new higher highs. Even though we haven't made lower lows, we can kind of see like this kind of trend line type of structure pushing towards the downside. Now for me, that shows me that gold came back to this level. They struggled, they pushed lower. They struggled to push lower as well, yes, but sellers showed us once again that they are in control, pushing price lower. So I would definitely say if we could get below this level here on gold, I think it's 40. Let me just get a line on you to get an exact point for you. So yeah, 4023.87. I would say once we cross that level, I would not hesitate to lean bearish on gold. But let's have a look on the 4 hour chart just to see what's been happening. Um, Okay, so like we said, we definitely know from the daily time frame where price is going. And just a disclaimer, guys, this is not financial advice. This is not. I'm not telling you to follow my trades. I don't want you to follow my trades. This is all just for entertainment purposes only, not even educational purposes. Because I'm not here to teach you or anything like that. I'm just a guy who's streaming and documenting my journey. Okay, so on the 4 hour, we can see there's more structure within this level. And if we look what happened over here currently, we can see price definitely had that downtrend over here, forming that lower low. And here we can see price formed a higher high. We had a slight pullback, a higher high, where the lower low created. Now, this is sometimes when you could get confused because of these two levels over here, this one, and oh, that is ugly. That over there and that over there. So it's very important that you just follow structure. So we can see that price did form a lower low over here, right? But then we pushed to the upside, and this is where we anticipated. See, you can see this is actually how price was struggling to push to the upside, and we can see price formed a lower low over there. And what's interesting for me currently on gold is if we look at this new high which was formed over here at this point, that's a higher high and a higher low. So for me, as long as gold is trapped between this high and low, I can't really do anything. I can't really do anything for me to determine where price will go long term, but we can definitely look at it from the 15-minute time frame, the daily or the intraday perspective, and see if we can get anything from this. Let's head over to the 15-minute chart. We can see we opened with a gap this morning towards the upside. Price has taken out the Asia lows, Asia high looks untested, and the fact that I'm leaning bearish on it, I think potentially I would lean towards sells here on gold for the session. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the link with a fellow trader, guys. Okay, just gonna check something real quick. Okay, wait, let me not miss this. Okay, but even if I do, okay, this is where price form structure. We have this low right over here. This will be my point of interest. Oh, I think that's the move actually, eh? I think that's the trade coming over there. But I would wait a bit. I would wait it out a bit instead. That's nice. I like that. I like that. If we could do this on the 5-minute chart, right? So the 5-minute, you can see we definitely traded lower. If we could see the 5-minute push into this level, maybe retest the Asia low and close below this level over here, then I would happily look for a sell. So let's see what price does and see if we can potentially get something in. But how are you guys doing? You guys are very quiet in the chat. It makes me wonder whether the stream is fine, etc., you know. Okay, so that is gold for me. Is there anything you guys are looking at? Anything you guys are looking at? Let me know, and we can have a look at it. Okay. Oh, if gold leaves without me, I'll be really disappointed. Yeah, so you guys can also see on the stream we have the stats on there. So lost. Oh yeah, I just want to show you guys what happened last week on SYFT. So currently we have had no trades on stream. We were live 2 days. We wanted sells on gold the first day. We couldn't get into those sells. We wanted sells on SYFT. We didn't get into those sells due to time. So we only had 2 setups on stream, but we didn't take any of them because we are disciplined. You know, that's the first thing. I like what gold's doing. I like what gold's doing. Once we have that correction, I will take a sell below this level. So step, right? We had a sell stop on step, but I told you guys if it's not there before 5 o'clock, then it's a no-no. I think it was step 300 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was step 300. Here we go. Was it step 300? No, man. Yeah, it was step 300. It was step 300. So I told you guys that if we don't have price tapping into that level by 5 o'clock, then I will definitely delete that pending order. Let me just change the time down here so that you guys can see. So this was around literally, so this you can see like this over here, this was the 5 o'clock candle, and look at that after 5, look what happened. Like you got tapped in, we would have ran to profit. Like most likely if we ran, we would have done that. It's fine, we would have done that. But this is why I say once you understand structure, once you understand time, you can literally avoid so many losses. But I want you guys to look at something, right? I want you guys to look at something. We call those cells, we wanted this level, this specific level. So look at here, look at this, that night price came to that level. It wasn't in session, but that level we wanted, if we wanted that, if we wanted that, guy, chat, I'm just saying, if we really sat with that trade, you know, if we really sat with it and we were looking for that entry at the perfect way, we would have targeted these lows down here. That's insane. If we and look at that, all because we knew time plays a very big role and we knew not to basically hurt ourselves. Even if you were a bit of a risk taker and you just put your stop above the high, you still would have had an insane trade. But that's why I'm like, Aegis, good to have you back. Being killed by USD. Hey, Aegis, welcome, man. Welcome. Long time. Hoe gaan dit daar zo, Braza? Hoe gaan dit daar zo? You're trading USD. Sure, bro. I've just been focusing on gold. Hope you can have a look at that. Mambra, what step index? Never heard of before. It's a synthetic index offered by the Rev. So they're the only broker who offers step, basically. They're the only broker who offers step. So yeah, guys, like we had that level. This is why I say do not sleep on my entry model. My new entry model is insane. If you thought that the Wacko trades back in the day was cool, like you'll see I take a lot less trades now. But when I do take a trade, spectacular. So yeah, guys, that's the level we wanted. So unfortunately we didn't get that. That was a massive move we called from that level. And I'll be very honest with you, I'm still leaning bearish on it. I have two zones. First zone I have on step 300 is the zone up here if we have a deep retracement. And then I also have another zone over here. The exact same entry model I used up there, I will apply to this zone down here. If I can see step trade back down below this level, down here, 13337.64, I would start looking at sells again. But you know, beautiful trade, or not trade, beautiful setup. But let's see what else we have here. Support and resistance. So edges, I wouldn't say it's yeah. I guess you can say support and resistance, but it's like a combination of what I've taken from ICT, Peter Market Maker, and like, you know, obviously each strategy that you study, it teaches you certain levels that you should look at, right? Now I've noticed with ICT, supply and demand, that like it works, right? It works, but like I've explained on stream last week, I don't want to take like out of 10 trades, I don't want to take five stop losses, make up my loss, and then I'm in profit. You know, I don't want that. I wanna minimize losses as much as possible. So through everything I've studied, basically, It's just a different way of entering. So I'll give you I'll show you an example, right? I'll show you an example quickly, edges. So in ICT, let's say the market does this. We have a downtrend, low, high, lower, lower, high, lower, right? In ICT, we get told that if we have the market shift direction, for instance, we have a change of character that takes place, that you should look for a fair value gap or a demand zone somewhere over here, right? And then what happens is you enter not without confirmation, but like you enter on that trigger to basically catch the move. But here's the thing: if the market is like in a very strong downtrend, right? For you to always catch this move, there's no way you're gonna catch it 90% of the time, or even 80% of the time. Maybe even 70% of the time. There's no way. So what I now do is I simply take that change of character level, and what I do is the market will play out the pattern. Instead of me entering there, I will just enter here basically. So so yes, I wouldn't say I get a worse entry, because the idea is when I enter, it should be a straight push up. You know, there should be like no drawdown per se. But yeah, I would still play with falling knives. I would still play with it if the time comes. But right now, after like I explained last week, after my daughter was in the hospital, you know, there was just a huge shift in my perception. So I'm not gonna do that, guys. Once again, we came on stream. I told you guys I want to sell gold. This thing can either run without me, but I would love to see it come back. I would love to see it come back and trigger me into this trade. I know for a fact so far my stop loss will be above this level. That's one thing I can guarantee you. My stop will be above that level. So I just need to see how price reacts for me to get into that trade. So if I do catch that, if I do manage to get into it, I'll run like a 1 to 4 on it. So I'll just do that on gold if I could get in. That's all I want on gold. That's all I want. So let's see. Let's look at some other pairs. You said looking at you trading USDT. Also, guys, last week we were looking at Nasdaq, and I told you guys buyers above, buyers below certain levels. And I told you guys, here was a good example of an ICT trade lot. I told you guys I wouldn't take it. Buyers above, and actually missed that move, to be honest. Could see a further push here on Nasdaq. Could see a further push to the upside here on Nasdaq. Let's do this real quick. Hey, this is a tricky one, eh? Because this is a key zone over here on Nasdaq. Okay, but I know buys are above this level, so I'll just trade in line with the big money. Just trading in line with the big money. So buys above that level. Let me see what the daily looks like. That's a very interesting zone. Yeah, I won't lie, eh? This is a tricky one. This this morning's lows. So we'll see what price does here. If we can have some sort of structure form, then it will be great. Like if we could have price maybe pull, no, I would want to see price push to the upside, form lower, push to the upside, and then I'll get in. But right now on Nasdaq, also guys, remember it's the first day of the month, so that's why I didn't stream on Friday, because it was the last day of the month, last day of the week. Usually on days like that I lose money, so I didn't want to trade. In. This was massive. This was massive this morning in Asia. Okay, let's see what Nasdaq's gonna do. Let's see if we're gonna have continuation to the downside. The reason also why I'm skeptical about it is because I have a similar setup on gold. I'm bearish on gold. Oh man, if this thing runs it out me, I'll be very disappointed. I'll be very disappointed if it runs it out me. But yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at, and then we'll look at history. Hey beautiful, hey Jadian, sexy time, how you doing? Wow, we just hit all-time highs again, almost at all-time highs. So I would definitely want to get in if we could just come back to this level. If we could come back there, I would definitely look to get in for longs, because I need a correction to happen. I need this to happen. So I'll still wait it out. Just confirm with me guys, the sound, everything is good in the stream, eh? There's no problems in the stream, like with the video quality or etc. Just waiting for you to come home so we can eat TP, if you know what I mean. Oh my god. Yo bro, yo. That's wild, Jirin, yo. I told you I'm a changed man, bro. I'm not gay anymore. I'm not gay anymore. This angle of the species is moving me, eh? I look like... Nah, now you're pushing it, bro. Now you're pushing it, bro. In fact, I'll show you a scene, bruh. I'll show you a scene real quick. Let me see if I can find that scene. Oh, Jiren. Nah, bro. Ik bak van niemand hier, bro. What is so? What's that scene called? Jiren. Oh. Tara, kijk eens zo. Okay, let me quickly figure out the... Oh. Ik ken jij, Jarian, huh? I'm this guy. Talking with Michaela here, though.
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending? Is that what it is?
Oh. Hey, guys. Oh, that's funny. Yo. Are you doing the bending? Hey, Algerian. Wag van niemand. I'm doing the bending. How I know so many gay? Oh shit, sorry, I forgot about that. My bad. It just... Is the music good? Is it better? Okay, waiting on gold here, guys. Waiting on gold. But let's see if we get anything on step. So step 300, nothing really. Let's see step 400. Nah, I'll have to be bullish on that one. Even this one, guys, last week I told you guys I want to see those sells. We didn't have that retest, but even that. So I want you guys to look at this real quick, ne? Look at this real quick. If we caught those trades, last week, on step, we would have caught. That's about... On step, that's about 2,000 pips, and on, I think, step down, I think that's about 3,000 pips. No, 2,500 pips, 2,700 pips. That would have been massive. We didn't get those buys, yeah, but I'll be leaning. Oh damn, we missed those sells actually. I would need to see price below this level down here for me to sell. It is below it currently, but it's a long way up to get into to try and catch the retest. So let's go to the 15-minute. Let's see. Okay, so okay. I would still try and get into this. On step 100. If we could hold this level, and if we could do something like this, break above and break below, then I would definitely look for a sell. Jermaine, good to have you, brother. Good to have you here, man. Good to have you here as well. It's glad to see all the familiar names in the chat, man. That's what I'm saying. You guys must share the stream with some of the other guys. I don't think everyone knows I'm live. I think some of the guys were like, yo, they quit trading because I'm not streaming anymore. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Quick question: do you use the Rev? Do you trade for all your pairs or the Rev pairs? I use TradingView as a whole for everything. So, but for the Rev, the synthetics, I only use the Rev, the Rev TradingView. But there are some pairs that's on the Rev, that's not on the TradingView. So there, I have to go on my phone. You know. You know, back in the episode, ripping with all of them money, such a good time. Absolutely destroyed with my crash. Yeah, yo, bro, we used to catch insane trades. 1 to 5s and shit like that. Damn. Oh no, you must save your layout, Julian. So you'll see here on top there. It says manage layouts. So if you click here on top, you can. Okay, so yours will say open layout, or if you're on a blank screen, then you save layout, then you save it, and then when you come back to your thing, you open layout, and then you select your saved layout. And Nigerian. Let's hope we can get into something, guys. But I think that was my trade. I think we literally missed it. Like it happened exactly at 3. Same as last week. We came here exactly at 3-ish, and we had to push to the downside. I think it was over here. Yeah, last Friday, 3 o'clock. No, we didn't stream Friday. My bad. I didn't stream Friday. That was on Thursday. We wanted something. No, Thursday didn't. I didn't want to buys. Wednesday I came live for the first time. And I wanted cells here. Yeah, I wanted cells here. Exactly on the 3 o'clock candle, and we were late for that too. So. Yes, no. Whenever I do that, come back tomorrow, and it's gone. Nah, bro, you must send me a screenshot. Also, you must remember, whenever you draw stuff, like say I draw a line here, né? Say I draw a line here, then you must always click save when you're done. Otherwise, you'll just be stuck with the previous analysis. I think we all need to go to church for a day for all this bending. Bro, Jarian, I don't know what Jarian does in church. But Jarian's there all the time, bruh. Jy weet nie wat so kan man aso nie. Van hy word nie gecleanse nie. But come on, guys, gotta focus here. I think I'm gonna miss gold. If I miss gold, I will have to look at this level down here for my sell. If I miss gold, I'll have to get in. I'll have to look for something down here. Same technique, same entry model, break below, correction, and then continue to the downside. If I can get something like that, then maybe the trade will take place somewhere like that and still do a 1 to 4. That's my RR. I'm gonna talk on it. But let's see. I just hope it doesn't break that level. I hope we still go back before then. There's still time. We still have an hour and a half more or less to go. No, we don't have an hour and a half. We have like an hour. So edges and Jarian. I don't know if Dylan's here. Who else in the chat is currently in PE? I think Jermaine's also in PE, ne? So everyone's in PE in the chat currently. Edges, Jarian, Jermaine, Dylan. When I'm back in PE, I wanna do something. Maybe actually, Jerry, remember that thing we spoke about last time? I think also, Ages, you knew about it. Remember for my birthday, we had like this planned out, but then my uncle almost went missing and my whole life started falling apart. Maybe we can do something like that. Oh, what if we do that, chat? What if we do that? If we can reach okay, we just need 8 people to do it, but if we can reach, yeah, the white party is just, yeah, the dirty party. Are you guys still keen to do it? I'm thinking maybe then we can do something like this, like a welcome back stream. Oh, guys, gold is moving without me. Damn, that sucks. That would have been a boom break even by now. So definitely missed out on gold there. Nasdaq, what did Nasdaq do? Did we push up? Okay, there's I move of Nasdaq. There's that move I was talking about. Guys, I'm gonna take a long on Nasdaq. Um, um, I'm gonna take a long here on Nasdaq. I'm gonna long it. I'm in, eh? I'm in that buy. My entry is like right over there. Okay, first trade. First trade.
You're in the middle of this beautiful sci-fi environment,
Is that the level?
and you're seeing
Yeah, that's the level.
the espionage, the alliances form, the power that shifts around, and it is.
I actually might have been an idiot there. But I'm bullish on gold, that's why. I don't think. Okay, yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. So 1, 2, 4. Okay, so let's see now. Yo, this ad is just in my ear here, and like, okay guys, let's see if I'm gonna get smacked or if I'm gonna make money. So yeah, are you guys keen to do that? Hey, Aegis? Okay, sorry, you guys are busy setting your stop losses and stuff there. Not because you're following my trades, but because you're doing your own thing. Guys, I need to go pee quickly. Anxiety. You guys know when I trade Nasdaq, I have to go pee. Oh, I was expecting when I come back, I'm gonna be in profit, but clearly not. Oh yeah, and another thing also, Nate, that I've come to realize with my new entry model, like obviously I'm in drawdown now, but I'm not worried really. All I'm worried about is where the candle closes. So for me currently, the 30-minute to 1 minute sorry, 30 minutes and 1 hour. Where this candle closes will determine everything. So this candle has to close above this level for me. It has to close above this level. Like, it has no choice. It has to. Let's see. Yo, let's do a throwback to our mixtape on stream. Sure.
What if you could make a song using
I miss you guys so much, man. You're in the blues. Beautiful, Aegis. Beautiful, beautiful. Chad is back. I'm still in drawdown. Okay. I'm like at entry, so okay, let me see something real quick. Okay, so basically the Asia, so when we cross that level, I'll be good. Okay. Let's see. No, man, this is not our mix. Nah, man. Here we go. Okay, I haven't listened to this. I haven't listened to this mix ever since the last time, like last year when we were live. It's been so long.
You are good and you are mighty and you are merciful. And you keep taking care of me when I don't deserve it. Praise you, Jesus. You are Lord. Give me another one, Lord. Guide me to who you want me to help. Raise up more that will call upon your name. Raise up those that love you and seek you and trust you. Raise them up, Lord. Raise them up. Lord, we need a generation of believers who are not ashamed of the gospel. We need an army of believers, Lord, that hate to be
Dude, Nasdaq's fighting you this level now.
stand on your word above all else. Raise them up, Lord. Raise them up.
Gold probably is not even giving us anything.
I pray that you open their eyes so that they can see your truth, Lord. I pray for your hand of protection and guidance. Raise up a generation, Lord, that will take light into this world.
Kom no jong, kom no jong.
When under pressure, that will not cower, Lord, when others fall away. Raise them up, Lord, that they will proclaim that there is salvation in the name of Jesus Christ. Raise up warriors.
Are we gonna push more? Are we gonna push more? Are we gonna push more? Kom nou net. Sorry, I'm looking for Michaela's phone, but I can't find it. What do you think of Volt Thunder going under? Wait, what? Ages. Wait, what? Say for my Alice. What? Are you serious? Nah, bro, you're joking. Huh? Where did you see that? I don't know. I can't see most. I'm blocked. I'm blocked most. Oh, okay. Now I wouldn't know most because I'm blocked and stuff like that, so I don't receive anything. I still used to receive emails. I can actually show you guys. Ik praat hier ik spreek hier met mijn team. I'll show you guys quickly. So you guys obviously know I was there when we launched it, when the firm launched. Okay, I see. Interesting, eh? Interesting. I don't want to be that guy, but okay, I see. I actually did get an email. Hectic. No, reason why I'm saying that is because I can show you guys so you can do the math on when I left there when I left there I still referred people to their firm. People still signed up at their firm using my link, using my name, so it's my people, right? They still signed up there for when they leave. I left there before baby was born. That was in 2024, June, July I left, right? So June, July, kom ek gou kyk. So after that thing that happened with the Indian trader, that big fallout where I had that big crash out on stream, when that happened, then my affiliate status got cut with them, but you look at the dates, you look at the dates, you can go back on my stream and go check when that happened, you can go check when that thing happened with the Indian trader, when that whole argument happened. Look at the dates, can you see the dates? September 24, see? I still refer them people. I still refer them people. I still refer them people. You see? And since then, I received these emails. You think I earned any commissions? Brane, look here. Ne? Now, I'll give you an example. Ne? I'll zoom in here a bit. So, take a look at that quickly. So, see how much I used to earn per sale. So that's obviously a big one. That's $15, ne? $15. This was another $8. So you do the math. That's already $23. Convert it to rands, and then do that for a year. So I never argued about it. I never complained about it. I never said anything. But for me, it was just like, I'm not gonna, But now seeing this, I'm not saying oh, ek kry lekker dat hulle toemaak. But not like we didn't see it coming, Not like we didn't see it coming. I mean, look at Ponang right now. Ponang is in court with Common Capital, if I'm not mistaken, eh? He's in court right now with Common Capital regarding payouts, I think, or something like that. So that's why I partnered. And speaking of that, that's why, guys, if you come to us and you come click on, if you go in the description. If you go in the description of the stream, there is a link, right? There is a link to a broker called CFI. That's the broker I'm trading with. Institutional grade trading. And they literally do trillions of dollars in volume per quarter. So for me, that's like, it puts me at ease. So make sure to go in the bio and open an account with CFI. We are on profit, guys. We are on the blues. Let's see how it plays out, okay? Ja, nee, guys, lewe wil gelewe wees die buitekant, jong. Lewe wil gelewe wees, jong. First trade on the stream after 8 months. Kom ons kyk. But what's your thoughts on it, Aegis? Hey? I just made it nice trade. Hey, Raphael, welcome, brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, nee, bro, like I told the people, we were live. It's our third live now for the year after like 8 months. And first 2 streams, we had no trades. We called setups, yeah, but like we couldn't get into them. And like so far, like we've been called like fucking crazy moves. Especially like you, Raphael, I spoke to you about it. So, STEP, bro. STEP index is crazy, bruh. STEP index is insane. So last week on stream, we were looking at STEP over here. We didn't get into the trade because of time. But that was the move, though. That was the move. That was the one we called. The other one was on, I think, STEP 400. No. Yeah, we wanted these cells. Yeah, we wanted like a pullback either here and through massive moves, man, massive moves. I mean, if you traded a $10 account on STEP from year till year, you would have made $200, and the other one $270. So that you would have made $500 on a $10 account if we took both, if we were able to catch both moves. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, I'm not gonna rush into trades. I'm not gonna, like, most of these trades are gonna be like long term, you know. Two reasons why. First thing, of course, for me. Okay, so as someone who streams, right? I obviously want to do nothing but the best for you guys. I want to give you guys a lot of trades, but I can't always give you guys trades. And especially also the industry that we're in, people think that we tend to give losing signals or losing trades just so people can place their trades, so that like the more trades they place, the more commission we can make. But like, obviously it's nice for me as an IB to earn commission and grow with the broker, but my thing is, I'm not here to just push volume in the sense of like for the broker. I want you guys to be able to make money, you know, because I know when you make money, your lot sizes grow, and when your lot sizes grow, my commission grows, you know. So I would never just come on stream and try and give you a trade because I want to get my commission for the day, you know. If I wanted to do that, guys, I would scam all of you. I would scam a lot of people if I wanted to do that. But we don't do that, you know. We don't do that. And that's why I always say, just because we aren't where we want to be at yet, doesn't mean that we, like, for example, a lot of traders will look at me and ask me like, where's my GTI, or where's my M2, or where's my M3, and then it's like, you know, I don't have those things, but I can show you how I make withdrawals. I can show you how I make my money, you know. I'm not gonna tell you, oh no, I make 10K from trading and like I make like 100K from other businesses, you know. Then you're not a trader. You don't make money from trading. So I know by doing what I have to do, right? Even if I actually saw a quote before I came live, because I was having this issue before I came live, where my streaming software didn't want me to like basically set up my scenes, my mics and stuff. So I wanted to like be like, fuck it, I'm not gonna stream today, and I saw a quote that said, if you got 100 rejections and you knew your next one after 100 is your gateway, your key to success, wouldn't you be excited whenever someone tells you no? And I was like, damn, I should go live. I should make an effort to go live. I uninstalled OBS. I uninstalled my Chrome. I uninstalled the what's the thingy, the components of the mic, the software. I reinstalled again, and boom, we went live. And here is ons, you know. So I always want to do things the right way, man. I always want to do things the right way. Doesn't matter how long it takes, because I know when the time comes, we'll be happy. So that's why I told you guys, all I care about is where the candle closes. The candle closed beautifully. Now I just want to see Asia highs so I can go break even. But other than that, right now, I'm just gonna wait it out. Your ages, man, like, what you say to me now is actually like it's yo, bro. I don't know. It's mind blowing. I really hope they're all listening. Yeah, Raphael knows, bro. I think Raphael, we're very, very close. He knows a lot about me, and he can really like tell you guys. It's like I don't mean to sound like a guy that says like, "Oh no, it's good and evil," good and evil. I don't mean to sound like that, but it's crazy to see how the people who do the wrong things. I'm not saying this to anyone right now, based on business. I'm not saying it against anyone right now, but I can refer to. Okay, I'll name drop. Okay, like look at DJ Coach, look at Dio Perandi, look at that guy Pluto, look at not Pluto, sorry Pluto. But I don't know. Also, I don't know. Look at Operandi, look at Ref Wayne, look at Jason Noah, look at all these guys, man. Like we've seen so many videos made about them, by Riddle them and Rolio them. We like if you look at like the videos by Riddle and Rolio them, and you go through all the videos, you'll see like a lot of people featured in there so many times, and then it's like, but if people know people are scammers, why do they keep going to them, and why do they keep on getting opportunities from brokers and so forth to give them the cars, to give them the money, to give them like the houses, to give them all the things they want to do to scam people, right? I mean, why not just find some like I'll be honest with you, ne? If a broker can tell me, Jevon, look here, bro, here's 100,000 rand. What can you do for the people? I would tell them, look here, you keep the money, ne? You pay for a building for us. You buy computers. You make sure there's space. You make sure, like we don't do this for Instagram stories. We don't do this for likes and for views. We don't do this for dopamine rushes. We do this because like we actually want to help people. And you see, that's the problem if you look for short term. What's the word now even I'm looking for? But my point is, it's like it's frustrating for me, for instance, to see like certain people in the industry, like who we all know, like they're scammers. Everyone knows, but like people still sign up with them. People still go to them. I have a client, who came to us, He told us that he's this big trader. I don't want to mention names, because I don't want to start fights and drama. But this person is highly respected in the industry. He looks very legit. And the guy paid him for his course. I'm out of hospital now about 7 months. And that guy came to, it's been about 5 months now. He paid him, still no course. Short-term micro day trades, is that what you're thinking of? Sorry, Raphael, my mind is now all over the place now. What was I saying? I know I was looking for a word, yeah. But basically, the trades for the stream, the main thing, I just want our accuracy to be up. And even if we come on stream like 5 times a week, right? And we only have 1 trade a week, I want it to be like a place where it's like, okay, if you have to wait 4 days with no setup, but if we take a setup, we're gonna make money, we're gonna be in the blues. Even if I hold for a few hours, you're gonna like I want that to start happening. Like not just a thing of oh no guys, look, you went live today, I caught a trade, live today, I caught a trade, live today, I got a trade. It's nice, that's nice, but from a mental standpoint, it's a lot, it's a lot. Because for me, as the person who's sitting here, like I have to really center myself and be like, yo, Not only do I have to take a trade for me to make money, but there's people on the stream, they're gonna take a trade. If I lose money, it's like, I always feel bad if we lose a trade. I always feel bad. Because for me, it doesn't just feel like you lost $2, you lost $10, you lost. It feels like all of you lost like X amount of. So that for me, if I take a hit, it feels worse, because I know you guys. If I for instance, if I was a millionaire, guys, if I was a millionaire and I made a shitload of money, then I wouldn't care, because if I knew that I make one trade, I make more than all of you, I'll be happy, because I can be like, look here, I can at least give you back something. Maybe try again, But I can't do that right now. And that's what I want to do with my money. I don't just want money to, oh, I'm rich. I want to be able, if someone comes on stream, we're streaming, we all fund accounts, and one person comes and says he doesn't have money to trade, we can say, hey bro, fund your account, but look here, you gotta wait for that trade. And we give them a chance, I want to be able to give people chances, that people, when they looked at me, they were like, no, I'm not gonna give this guy a chance. Like, I don't believe in him, because I believe in everyone, and I always believe that if you believe in one person, right? Like, imagine this, Imagine you are told, or imagine you have a lot of money, and there's 10 people. You give all of their money, 9 of them fail. And by the time the 9th person comes, you tell yourself already, like, the 10th person, I don't even have hope, I lost this money. You don't even want to book the meeting with the person. Then the person comes, the 10th person, and they just made you a lot of money. Same thing I said earlier about rejection. I want to believe in people, so that, like, when I believe in them and they make it, they can go on, go tell the story, and go believing in other people. Like I've always told you guys, it starts with me, it starts with you, it starts with us. If you can just help someone in the smallest way, man, in the smallest way possible, I can guarantee you that your life itself, like, you will start seeing things differently. I always ask myself, like, what, like, the things that we went through, I always ask myself, like, okay, obviously I must have maybe done something for me to deserve this, because I don't want to say it was a punishment, but you understand what I'm trying to say? And it made me realize, like, small things, small things, like drinking, smoking, swearing, following, like, even if it's just like for curiosity, like following, like reading about witchcraft, and like reading about the most bizarre shit, man. Sorry for swearing, but then I started reflecting on my life, and like, ever since I stopped that, ever since I started focusing more on my relationship with the Lord, and not on worldly things started getting better, right now. But like in a not in a material sense, but like in another sense, in that's like, now you start seeing that balance. Guys, I don't want to sound like a philosopher on stream every time I talk about these things, but I know what's coming for us is going to be very, very good. And being gone for so long, this is the longest break I've ever taken from trading ever since I started learning about trading. This is the longest break I've ever taken. So for me, like, this last 8 months, reflecting, planning, it's been so much, and I'm excited to go back to PE, because I know what to do now. I know what to do now. Like, guys, like, I don't think you understand when I say I know what to do now. I know what to do now. I know how we should grow. I know how we should get more people. I know how we can assist. I know how we can come hand in hand. Me and the broker come together, boom, give to the people. I know. But now the question is now, how do I do that? Firstly, I need capital. I can do it myself, but then I must choose between my family and that. and I'll obviously choose my family. I can't buy I can't, for instance, host an event and my daughter doesn't have nappies, you know. So the question is, who will support us is the question, and that is my main thing for when we go back to PE why I've partnered with CFI. You know, things are gonna happen, guys. Things are gonna happen, and it's always gonna be a matter of time before things happen. Just have to be patient. Franco, no stress, man, no stress. We are in Nasdaq en ons fight nog hier, so ons fight. We're waiting to see if we can cross the Asia high actually. Dat ons kan break even gaan. Of at least stop modify. First trade in the stream since we're back. Yeah, guys, you know, ever since I was gone last year, like a lot happened, guys. A lot has changed in my life. A lot has changed. Like, I've lost basically everything, and when I go back to PE, I have to rebuild my life from scratch. You know, I'm not complaining about it. It's gonna be a nice challenging. It's gonna be a nice challenge, and like I know we'll come out on top. It's just like, if you guys know, like everything that happened. Monument told me to step away from trading, so it's my new step in my journey. Bro, like, okay, like I said the other day on stream, I don't want to mention the guy I've been watching because people tend to hate him for some reason. But the guy that I've been watching when I was in the hospital, right, and changing my entry model up and being not trading as often, bro, it does have a massive difference in your psychology. Like, for instance, 8 months ago, if I would have been like, take a trade. We've been live for, say, about 3-4 hours now, just in total, since we started streaming this year. It's our first trade, and we waited. We were disciplined about it, you know. It's like stepping away from trading. It's like there's a different type of discipline that goes. Like, yeah, you can learn to be disciplined with books and like watching videos and practicing, but not executing a trade. It also does a lot to your psychology. It does a lot to your psychology. Let me check that gold quickly. Yeah, guys, that gold was a very beautiful position, man. We could have. I wish I went live a bit earlier. Okay, I'm gonna start doing that from tomorrow. I'm gonna go live 15 minutes before 3 because it seems like the moves happen at 3 o'clock. But we're in Nasdaq. I'm in Nasdaq. We're running. I'm gonna go phone the market maker quickly. I'll be right back. By phoning the market maker, I mean I'm gonna go to the toilet quickly. I'm gonna go pee quick. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that, man. You see, it worked. We made a higher high there. We made a higher high. Anyway, guys, so we're gonna wait and see what price gonna do now for the next, say about 10 minutes, and get my wife. So, if you don't know, you can see the background. I'm trapped against the wall here. Eh? I'm still in Cape Town at the in-laws' house. So I finally figured out how to go live on my PC, right? A lot of moving components happening over here. That's why my screen is so small. Because there's so many things open, and they have so many things open. So it's live and we're working, and that's the most important thing. We can see price, we can see the candles, we can see direction. That's the most important thing. The mic's working, the sound's working. That's the most important things. But I am still here at my in-laws' house, and obviously we have a nice big room. But my baby's growing up, guys, and she thinks she's Tarzan. So she makes some noise. That's why they're outside right now. But it's almost time for a bath. So then she has to go come into the room. Mommy has to prepare everything. I have to be on daddy duty. And then, yeah, you know. But this is like our usual streaming times. I told them they'll get used to it as well. She's also happy I'm streaming, and she's really happy I'm streaming again, which I'm really grateful for. Yeah, man, it is good to be back. It is good to be back. You guys should know by now, if I go to the toilet and I found a market maker, nah, they're gonna come through. I found what's his name? The guy, the Einstein of Wall Street. What's his name? Peter Tuchman. What's his name? I don't know his name. I just know he's the Einstein of Wall Street. Let me play some nice jam before we go. Play some nice jam before we go. Yo, guys, I won't lie, nah. Okay, I can't play this. Alicia will gooi the stream. What's a good song we can play on stream before we go? Or to push price up? I think this one will push price up. I think this will push price up. Definitely. Kom ons gaan, let's go. Okay, guys, I'm gonna minimize my risk, okay? I'm gonna put my stop below this level here, so like below this candle. So if you go to your 1 minute, to your 1 minute chart, your internal structure, your last internal swing low. Okay, Uncle Jivo, hey Lyndon, how you doing, man? Guys, if you took the move, send me screenshots. Send me screenshots. Send me screenshots if you caught the move. Alrighty, guys. That's a trade there. Not the best trade, but it was a good trade. It was a good trade because we followed our rules. It was slow, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Followed my plan. Gold's gonna do its thing still. Okay, guys. So time to end the stream very soon. Two things. First thing, in the description, there's a link to the Discord. I'll update you when I close the trade in the Discord. The second thing is, there's also a link to CFI in the disclaimer. Open account with CFI, one of the biggest and best brokers out there right now. Well, they've been doing massive volumes, you know. So for me, they can handle any type of trade. So that's why I love them. And you can sign up with them with the link in the description. Guys, much love, man. Let's see how Nasdaq plays out. Once we cross above 28,600, you can feel free to close it because then you're technically up 1-to-1. Right now, risk reward is flipped to a 1-to-9 based on this risk reward. I'm gonna keep on holding it. I will see once we get like a 1-to-2 what happens. Potentially here at 28,700. I'll see what happens once price gets there. But I'm happy so far. Trade's running. Will soon be once we cross above. Not exactly once we cross above. Once we actually do something like this, once we cross above that Asia high, and we pull back, and we form a new higher high. So I want to see pullback, new higher high, then I will go break even basically, okay? Much love, guys, much love. Let's see how it plays out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, guys, that's me, and I'm out. Again, see you guys tomorrow.
Take me to my love.